Have you ever wondered why the kind of connection you really long for just seems elusive? Like it's happening for everyone else.
Uh-huh, that feeling of searching and searching.
Exactly. Welcome to our channel, everyone. Today we're doing a deep dive into this very feeling, why finding that deep connection can feel like searching for, well, something that isn't there.
But what if it's less about searching out there and more about aligning something inside?
That's the core idea, isn't it? Our mission today is to unpack the fundamental keys to shifting your own energy so you naturally attract the kind of bond you truly desire.
And this goes way beyond the usual dating tips you hear, right?
Mhm.
Like the magazine advice or what friends might say.
Oh, absolutely. We're looking at the deeper dynamics, things rooted in, attraction psychology, energy, the dance between masculine and feminine within us all.
So if you've ever found yourself repeating patterns, maybe attracting partners who just don't fulfill you, or feeling unseen by the kind of person you actually want,
Then you're definitely in the right place. It's interesting, research from places like the Gottman Institute highlights that relationships built on emotional honesty, on inner clarity, are way more likely to succeed long term, like twice as likely.
wow, that really underlines how important this inner work is.
Totally. So while pop culture might say just be more confident or play hard to get, we're going to explore what actually works on a much deeper level.
Okay, so what are we covering?
We'll explore 5 key areas. First, how knowing yourself deeply acts like a magnet. Second, how being truly authentic creates this resonance.
That a facade just can't match.
Exactly. Third, why boundaries are crucial and how they actually attract the right person. Fourth, how your sense of self-worth shapes everything.
And the fifth.
And finally, the 5th key, which might be a bit surprising, staying open to possibilities that maybe don't fit your preconceived checklist, but feel genuinely right.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's dive in. Where do we start?
Key number 1, know yourself first.
Right. And this isn't just, knowing your job title or your hobbies or listing your exes. This is deeper.
Deeper.
It's about really digging into your core values. What truly guides you? What's non-negotiable for you? And also your primary emotional needs.
What do you mean by emotional needs?
Like, what do you fundamentally need to feel safe, seen, cherished in a relationship? Is it security, deep conversation, shared adventure, affection, understanding?
Got it. And true desires beyond maybe what society or family expect.
Precisely, your authentic longings. It's kind of amazing how many people jump into dating without this clarity. Then they wonder why they feel unfulfilled.
Because the relationship isn't meeting needs they never even articulated, maybe even to themselves.
Exactly. So you really need to ask yourself, what does love genuinely mean to me, personally?
Yeah.
Is it that safe harbor? Is it intellectual sparks? Loyalty?
Defining that isn't being picky, is it? It's
Yeah.
being self-aware.
Being wise. Because if you're not aligned internally, you tend to attract people who mirror that lack of clarity. It's almost like a law of attraction thing.
So understanding what you value stops you chasing with chemistry alone.
Yeah, or confusing that initial intensity with long-term genuine compatibility. When you know what truly nourishes you, you naturally gravitate towards that. You stop getting sidetracked.
You can really see how that shifts the whole approach from the very beginning.
It absolutely does. And this self-awareness, it becomes this quiet confidence, doesn't it? Sort of self-love.
Yes. It's like saying, I know my worth, I'm good on my own, regardless of relationship status, and that energy.
It's magnetic, really magnetic. When you enjoy your own company, when you feel whole already, you stop looking for someone to complete you.
You're looking for someone to complement you, to
Right.
share your already full life with.
Exactly. And that's often when the right person notices you. They see
Yeah.
that light. Because genuine connection complements, it doesn't complete.
Okay, so we have this internal knowledge, but then how do we actually show that to the world without putting on a performance?
Well, that leads perfectly into our second key. Be authentic.
The power of just being you.
Sounds simple, right? But it's one of the biggest hurdles. Being authentic means dropping the masks, not shrinking yourself down to fit in or puffing yourself up to impress.
So no trying to be the cool girl if you're not, or pretending you love hiking if you hate it.
Exactly. It's showing up as your genuine, maybe slightly unpolished self, trusting that your inherent worth is enough.
But there's often a fear there, isn't there? That the real me isn't lovable or good enough.
Oh, absolutely. That's the core fear. And it leads to performing, to pretending, trying to be who we think the other person wants, playing games.
Like pretending indifference when you actually care.
Classic example.
Yeah.
But honestly, nothing repels the right person faster than inauthenticity.
Hmm.
They might not know why, but they sense something's off.
So authenticity isn't about being loud or oversharing everything instantly.
Not at all. It's about alignment. Your words, actions, feelings, they match up. It's about operating from your truth. And vulnerability is a huge part of this.
Right. Showing the less perfect parts.
Yes, it feels risky, of course, you could get hurt. But without that openness, real intimacy can't grow. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, it gives the other person permission to do the same.
And that's where real connection is built, in that shared space of honesty.
That's exactly it. Connection based on reality, not illusion, isn't showing up as your true self, like the ultimate act of attractive courage.
It really is. Okay, so you're showing up authentically, vulnerably, but how do you protect that true self in the dating process?
Excellent question. And that brings us to key number 3. Set healthy boundaries.
Boundaries. Sometimes they get a bad rap, like they're walls to keep people out.
Right, but that's a misconception. Healthy boundaries aren't walls, they're more like bridges, or maybe guide rails. They teach people how to treat you, how to love you in a way that feels good and respectful to you.
So they define what's okay and what's not okay for you.
Exactly. They protect your peace, your time, your energy, your values, your heart. They draw a line.
But the fear is, if I set boundaries, I'll push people away, seem difficult.
And here's the crucial part. The only people you'll push away are the wrong ones. The ones who wouldn't have respected you anyway.
So the right person will respect that.
Your right person will absolutely respect your boundaries. They might need clarification sometimes, but ultimately, they'll see them as a sign of self-respect. Boundaries are a powerful form of self-love in action.
They communicate your needs. This is okay with me, this isn't.
Precisely. When you lack boundaries, what happens? Chaos, usually. You say yes when you mean no, you tolerate disrespect, you overgive, you neglect your own needs.
And that leads to resentment, burnout, confusion.
Totally. The right partner won't just tolerate your boundaries, they'll honor them. They'll see them as reflecting your strength, your self-awareness, your ability to take care of yourself.
It feels quite liberating, actually, thinking of boundaries as a filter.
It is. It filters for the people who truly deserve to be in your life.
I love that reframe. And I think when someone respects themselves enough to hold those boundaries, it creates this really attractive quality.
You read my mind. That leads straight into key number 4. Cultivate genuine confidence.
Not arrogance, though.
No, definitely not arrogance. True confidence isn't loud or boastful. It doesn't need constant external validation. It's a quiet certainty, a deep knowing of your own worth.
And that's incredibly attractive, isn't it?
Undeniably, it's one of the most magnetic qualities. But again, let's be clear. The confidence we're talking about isn't just about looking good or having a great job.
It's deeper than surface level.
Much deeper. It's knowing your intrinsic value. Even when you're doubting yourself, even when you face challenges or rejection, it's showing up with self-assurance, yes, but also with an open heart.
So confidence isn't the absence of doubt.
Not at all. It's trusting yourself through the doubt. It's
Yeah.
knowing you can handle whatever comes your way. And this shifts your energy fundamentally.
How so?
You stop chasing. You stop pleading for attention or approval. You stop feeling like you have to perform or prove yourself constantly. Because deep down, you know you are enough.
And if someone doesn't see that,
Then honestly, it's their loss, not a reflection of your deficiency. That conviction radiates outwards.
and that's the energy that attracts someone who's also operating from a place of self-worth.
Exactly. You attract someone who resonates with that vibration of mutual respect and value.
Mhm.
Can you feel how powerful that shift is?
Yeah, it's a really empowering perspective shift. Okay, so we've covered knowing yourself, authenticity, boundaries, confidence. What's the final piece? You said it might be surprising.
Yes, the 5th key. And it often does catch people off guard because society pushes this idea of having a very specific type, right? A detailed checklist.
Guilty as charged sometimes.
You all are. But the 5th key is be open to possibilities.
Okay, explain that. Does it mean settling?
No, absolutely not settling. It means recognizing that the person who could truly make you happy, the man of your dreams, if you like, might not tick every single box on your preconceived list.
Especially the superficial boxes. Like
Yeah.
height, job title, maybe even looks to some extent.
Exactly, maybe he doesn't arrive in the package you imagined. The focus shifts to how this person makes you feel. How do you connect emotionally?
Are they emotionally available? Do they listen? Do they respect you? See ya?
Yes, those are the things that matter. If you cling too rigidly to an inflexible checklist, You risk overlooking a truly wonderful, genuine connection simply because it looks different than you expected.
Because real love isn't always the Hollywood fireworks.
Sometimes it is, but often it's quieter. It can be soft, unexpected, building steadily through small acts of kindness and understanding. It can sneak up on you.
So being open isn't lowering standards, it's expanding your perspective.
Precisely. It's allowing the universe or life or whatever you believe in to surprise you. It's learning to look with your heart, not just your eyes.
Understanding that sometimes you get what you need, which might be different from what you thought you wanted.
You've got it. Real love can be surprising in the best way, but you have to be open, truly receptive to let it in.
And this openness works best when the other keys are in place.
Absolutely. They all work together. When you know yourself, key 1, you're authentic, key 2, you have boundaries, key 3, and you carry that inner confidence, key 4, you create the perfect space for this kind of open-hearted receiving, key 5, to happen.
That's when the right person finds you, because you've found yourself.
Beautifully put. That's the essence of it.
Okay, so let's quickly recap those 5 keys for everyone listening. First, know yourself deeply, your values, needs, desires.
Second, be authentic, drop the masks, show up as you are.
Third, set healthy boundaries. Teach people how to treat you, protect your peace.
Fourth, cultivate genuine confidence, know your worth from the inside out.
And fifth, be open to possibilities. Look beyond the checklist. Trust the feeling.
That's it. Now, maybe take a moment, everyone listening. Just reflect honestly. Which of these keys feel pretty solid for you right now?
And which ones might need a bit more attention, a bit more nurturing?
And maybe the biggest question, are you truly, deep down, ready to receive the love you say you want?
It's a powerful question. Because remember, that person you're hoping for isn't just going to magically appear.
No, they find you when you find yourself. When you commit to that inner work, stand firm in your truth and trust the timing of your life.
So if this conversation resonated, let it sink in.
And maybe challenge yourself today. Take one small step, however tiny it seems, to align more fully with that version of you who already knows her worth.
Yes. And if you found this deep dive valuable, please give us a like. It really helps get this message out to more people who might need to hear it.
Definitely. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more conversations like this, more content to support your growth and your journey towards amazing relationships.
Thank you so much for joining us on this exploration today. We love hearing from you, so leave your thoughts in the comments below.
And share this with anyone you think might benefit. See you next time.